Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Ursa and we're about to hit the modern age with Amina and with hopefully what is going to be one of the most ridiculous builds you've seen on the channel so far. We have 8 options to take us into the next age and there are several that are very good. But this is an influence build. We have to do something that involves using influence in the large degree. And for me, there can only be one true option, Siam. Why? Well, we can befriend things immediately and we're going to have the suzerain powerhouse option of the world just by the amount of diplomacy we're making. Looking at mementos, we could go for gold per age per trade route. I did enjoy that. That was a lot of fun. +1 settlement limit per age I think is going to be needed as well. Yeah, let's just leave it like that for now. Why overcomplicate things? So this is what you need to know about Siam. Siam are a mid-powered civilization, but if you throw influence on them, they become one of the best in the game. They're almost unbeatable. You've got to have the influence, but luckily for me, well, let me show you what my influence build now looks like now that we've gone through the age transition. Are you ready for this? Oh, what's this? 21 connections, 21 connections, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. They all have 21. So with my 27 settlement limit, we can only make this even better. That's the ridiculous thing. We're going to find ourselves in a situation where every single trading hub makes 42 influence per turn. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. Remember, pop along to Discord if you want the save file, or if you want to use any of the mods that I use. I've got a full list of them up there. We didn't do any distant land stuff last time, so we could take a dark age here. Economic dark age for production and gold towards rail stations and ports. That is basically half price. Militaristic dark age is 2-3 levels on commanders, and new commanders start with 2 additional levels. If we're going to go military, that's the play. Saying that, the golden ages look pretty good. We could get a chunk of science from our religion last age. We could get loads of culture as well. We can't early industrialize. That's a shame. How important are my attributes here? Culture has at least one that would give me quite a good amount. You can see we're at 180 of each yield. We're actually pretty competitive. Our empire has survived the test of time nicely. Diplomatic, to be honest with you, I've kind of got all the ones I want, apart from if I just go down alliances. If we have lots of alliance yields, that could be good. Science on quarters is very good, and science for specialists. Okay, we want the science points. What sort of victory will we go for? I think that's going to change the question. Now, I think betraying Xerxes here could be relatively amusing. We're going to look at my continent again, and anything on my continent that's on the coast is fair game. So actually, there's only one settlement there. Al-Fustat. That's one that I would want. Actually, I would want Makar as well. That's 2. It's got to be on the coast. Otherwise, it doesn't work. We've got 3. We've got 4. We've got 5. 6 settlements. Oh, actually, I've just noticed as well. All of the stuff to my left is also the same continent as me. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, there is actually quite a bit of conquering we could do on my settlement. On my continent, I should say. Once I take an ideology, I need to take 10 settlements. We currently have 5 capacity over, and available to us is +1, +2 in the science tree. That takes us to 7 total. 1, 2, 3. So that's +5 in total. That's 10. Siam doesn't come with any, I don't think. But that's great. We've got enough to do this exactly if we just conquer. Okay, so military is sort of tempting. We could go for the dark age. Science-wise, I think this is fairly easy. Lyceums is really good. Unless it's bugged. People have said this is bugged. I don't think it is, but maybe it is. I mean, the 2 commanders, I've got so many levels on my commanders. I don't really need this anymore, but it would make all of my planes better. Oh, and the aircraft carriers. Oh, you know what? We very rarely get to play with a dark age. Let's do it. 2 levels on all commanders, and all new commanders gain 2 levels. Done. We're going full war. So no attribute points this time, which is rare for me. Normally, I'm a very, very heavy attribute player. Now, just give me a sec whilst I give every single settlement in my land 1 population. 3,500 gold has been brought across. I think we're going to let my cities from the previous age become cities again. They're nice and cheap. Even with my memento, they're still pretty cheap. So we've got 5 in total. Gaia's Faithful, Super Steve, Poppy Dudeville, RB Hedge, and Garrett Gowan. 5 cities, 17 towns. That's not a bad mix. And they're all connected, don't forget. The one big problem we have at the moment is crippling unhappiness. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. The unhappiness is quite substantial. It's really suppressing my yields. Let me show you. minus 36 happiness, minus 38 happiness, minus 34. This often happens when you focus massively on building lots of buildings that become obsolete in the next age because they have the happiness penalty. They don't give you any of the yields. Specialists are all dragging out. That's fine. Okay, we've taken all of the resources out. Now this is just my cities. We're going to focus on trying to make things as happy as possible. So the horses will go into the worst cases. We've got lots and lots of happiness in the capital. Well, the pearls will actually help here quite a lot. You can see the yields just really unleashing now. And then the ivory is good as well. It should sort itself out a little bit when we roll the turnover. A little bit. Maybe not the whole thing. Meanwhile, Poppy Dudeville is just, it's just chill. It's just, let's load it up with wine. Why not? Okay, that freed up a bunch of stuff, but the city parks, I think we should probably start working on ASAP. But the military, how are we going to make this work the best? First of all, we'll unlock the ironclad, the port, and the merchant, and we're going to beeline for flight as soon as we can. There are some cool things on the Siam tree. We could rush the bang. State railway is good for influence if you're really struggling for it. But to be honest, none of this is particularly rushable. I think we're going to just go for the ideology. I don't want to go to war until I've got it. So we'll go for this, make sure our specialists are doing good yields. Rush that ideology as fast as we can and get the city parks in as quickly as possible as well. And now all of my commanders are going to get leveled to the nth degree. It said 2 points, but I'm distinctly getting 1 here, which I'm not too convinced about, but never mind. So how come I didn't get a commendation for that? I feel cheated out of a commendation. I think we might just need to let these reset a little bit. Now, social policies. Purchasing power is always really handy. Ton of gold from here, and let's go for the culture. Just some decent policy. Sometimes you can play things and you just don't take anything useful from one age to the other, but not today. I think India is definitely the most likely person that I'm going to end up attacking, so I'm just going to keep a lot of my troops over here. We've got the economy to buy out anything that we really need. So if I do get attacked later, we can always make more troops. I think it's better just to start assembling. Assemble! Everyone into this sea. We'll work stuff out. And now the really fun thing. Do I need to let my towns grow? No. No, I do not. These have food that I need in my cities. And most importantly, well, let's think about this. Fishing town, 27 food. Very good. 3 science and 3 culture. Everything, you know, little helps. 3 production, maybe not. Factory towns, no. Hub town, 42 settlements. Here we go. We start with 52 influence. Just remember that number. Everything in this entire run has been leading to this age. I should just point that out now. Don't forget, as well as I focus this, my exploration attribute increases the yields even further. So this is just even better than you think it is. Okay, that's everyone. You ready? 52 influence goes to 982 influence per turn on turn 1 of the modern age. I didn't think you'd all be ready for this. Were you ready for this? You better have been ready for this. So the game is now going to spawn a bunch of city-states in. How many did we get? A few. Oh, this is really, really good. So we're going to go and look around, and I think I'm going to focus on getting, you know, a science one first. No reason at all. It is 765 influence to immediately suzerain, which is a good thing because I'm generating 982 per turn. So we can do more than one of this every turn. There you go. Authoritarianism, by the way, has to go in. 3 combat strength for all units. Yeah. That's weird. Candy didn't do anything, but Geneva did. All right, well, there's the 3 technology, which is academies for 3. We'll just pick one up every turn from now on. What could go wrong? It might sort itself out after the turn, or maybe this is just a bit of a glitched one. Yeah, something weird about this. I think it's maybe because I haven't met them. It doesn't count like I've met them. All right, we'll figure this out. Mr. Elephant, go and just find the city center. Maybe it just hasn't quite spawned properly because it's on a resource. No matter. There are plenty of other ones that we can get. Like, we're not going to have a problem with this. Scholarly network and a 3 tech. That's military science. I love the fact the first one we went for was like the first bugged one. Absolutely brilliant. Happiness, we have a real problem with at the moment, so I can't afford to make my specialists more expensive, but I could add some social science in for a little bit of food, so we'll get our science even higher. Actually, I can get both because I've just gone into a celebration. Nice. Well, we've got the 2 science that I really wanted, so now we're going to go for the military. The advantage to the military is that we can make our troops almost infinitely powerful by going for artillery master and united front, as well as ideological warfare. That means we'll have lots of extra combat strength and the commanders will have double experience. Very nice. That's given us a steam engine boost. We're going to power through the tech tree almost instantaneously, by the way. It almost doesn't matter what we tech. Like, what I'm doing on a tech by tech basis, it almost does not matter. Oh yeah, the trade routes are open now. I'll treat myself to some actual stuff. Let's go through and just buy some merchants. Doesn't matter if someone's hostile to me. I can grab them all the same instantaneously. Artillery master, tech. So it's turn 5 and we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 techs. Only one source of gold, you say? We need more trades than that. Big timbers. Oh, it always makes me smile. Ideological warfare and industrialization already earned. Let's go to Lisbon now. And this one can give us 309 gold per turn because now we can get gold for every city-state with suzerain of and boost industrialization whilst we're at it. Let's try a culture city-state now. What are the things here? Social policy slot, artifact, culture buildings get extra culture. Go for the social policy for now. Urbanization. Wow, there you go. Just boosting through it nice and quickly. Oh, go on then. I'm going to take the happiness penalty. I think I can. Some of my cities are very, very unhappy, but they won't be for long, probably. Now the economic city-state. Turn 8 this is now, and let's have extra gold on gold buildings. We've now got electricity. The next turn we'll be able to get more. The partisan. 5 combat strength against civilizations with a different ideology. It's a very strong unit. It gives me electricity. Boost. How many city-states are still left in the game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's plenty. Oh, that's plenty. There's natural history. Next, modernization. That's a bit of happiness. And then political theory gives us happiness. I think between those two, everything should be as it is. What I'm doing at the moment with my gold is I'm just going to all of my really unhappy cities, which to be honest with you is all of them. There's not one that isn't. And then I'm just buying in all the happiness buildings I can. Like this department store really does sort quite a bit of the problem out. Not the whole problem, but definitely a lot of the problem is sorted. 2 more distant city-states all in the same turn. Look at that. 1 and 2. I love influence. It's still turn 11. 20% production towards constructing museums for every city-state I'm suzerain of. That's so many. Professional architects as well. Do the same with science buildings. Keep pushing the culture forward. How many left are there now? Only 3. Hey, it's all you need. Or you can really see that. 10 turns for a cannery, 8 turns for a grocer, 8 turns for an ironworks, 3 for a museum. Yep, that's cheap to build museums. Okay, I might just rush these museums through because they are ridiculously cheap. Running out of things that I can claim. I'll take an artifact, maybe? Yeah, why not? Other people have started to find the artifacts for me with the radio stations. We're almost here now. We're almost happy. Oh, don't you hate getting the boost for something just as you were about to finish researching it by yourself? Anyway, that's flight. It's turn 13 and we already have flight. Just wanted to point that out. I mean, we're so almost at future tech. It's ridiculous. Living standards. Let's get rid of the culture on gold buildings, pop that in, and we should see that pretty much all of my cities are now happy. They are. Well, that's just lovely to see. Happy, 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 happy. Yay, they're all happy. Oh, we did it. We did it, everyone. Let's ruin it by putting more specialists in. Okay, now political theory. We're almost through the ideologies. Final city-state on the map. That's all of them. Flight boosted. Nice. So unless more spawn, we will have to be content with the fact that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 city-state suzerains, and then a weird 16th by turn 14. And I'm still making 1,000 influence per turn. Just don't forget that bit. That bit's important. Yeah, Candy just hasn't spawned. You can see all the units, but it's the fact that the resources on that tile, it's just missed. It's whiffed. There's nothing it can do. Never mind. I think we should start making some aerodromes. Some planes, I believe, will help a lot. For no other reason than just I like blowing things up. Bombers? They're a little bit more expensive. Ah, the Dark Age. Never mind. Lots of bombers will do lovely. Oh yeah, before I forget. Ashoka, denounce, and sanction and sanction. We're also going to go to all of my admirals and just spectacularly upgrade everything in the same turn. If life gives you dreadnoughts, use dreadnoughts. Personally, I dread 7s, but if you dreadnoughts, that's fine. My first squadron commander. Bravery, bold, Sir Robin. You're going to be a bomber specialist, so when attacking land units, carpet bomb, that's for 1, and splash for bombers, plus 5 combat strength. Look at that. Because of the Dark Age, we can go straight to level 3 immediately. Isn't that just lovely? I think it's lovely. So more happiness from this card, 63 of it to be precise, and we can now pick an ideology. Let's think about which one we're going for. Yeah, that's right. The war one, golden production, military and economy points. 4 bombers in bravely bold Sir Robin. Move you there. We're just waiting for our our denunciations to go through, which they're doing quite nicely. So don't worry what I'm up to, okay? None of it really matters. Okay, we've picked the ideology. We're just waiting now. Just waiting. And so the trouble begins. Again, Napoleon wants to become my ally. This is all good timings. Napoleon, I did kind of fancy attacking at some point, but don't worry. Betrayal is always on the menu. I'm always up for betrayal, especially if Xerxes is going to be the annoying one. Hello there. You are allied with Shongshat. That's fine. Don't mind that. Declare war. 3 support for me. 3 support for me. Let me just think about that. What's that? 9,214.48828125 influence. My goodness. At this point, I really wish that I had installed an auto clicker. You ready for this? Okay, so that was 8 turns of influence and we're at plus 15. Watch the economy just implode on itself as everyone's like, sorry, what was that? It's also worth pointing out that if a unit crosses 2 different classifications, something really funny might happen. This is a battle elephant. It counts as cavalry, but it also counts as ranged, which for the purposes of city-states means that I'm getting 2 bonuses. Let me just quickly show you this. With tooltips being a bit annoying, let me just see if I can move that out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Plus 30 combat strength from city-states Yasuzarinov. I've got 15 and I should be getting just 15, but I'm not. I'm getting a lot more than that. So yes, my elephant is just going to casually blow most of the wall up with a single shot. I'm sure this is fine. This is unfortunately the problem when you've got multiple bombers in the same commander is you find yourself bombing over and over and over on the same tile unnecessarily. Well, I'd say unnecessarily. It's very necessary if you're looking for a bit of fun. Oh, well, Poppy Dude, make your way into the channel. Unload all of your delicious boats and we'll start to have just a bit of fun. More reinforcements. Yay. Okay, let's take this settlement first. So as you can see, yep, look at that. We've got 15 combat strength from city-states, but also got niter and oil and first strike and order. So we've got plus 40 combat strength at the moment. This should mean we're in a lovely situation where everything just gets destroyed almost immediately. Here, I mean, that is pretty much immediate, isn't it? Oh, I really shouldn't enjoy this as much as I do, yet I really do. Captain JB, do you want to join in? I kind of get the feeling that you do. So let's just get involved. Howitzer, 104 strength, of course. Oh, blimey, that's strong. And I wasn't even using the plus 3 combat strength. I apologize. Oh, how rubbish of me. Okay, we're going to have some counterattacks, but as you can see, things are bouncing off me at the moment. The ally comes in on me, but there you go. your economy's dead as well. And here's fascism. So we can now pick up tons and tons of production in gold, which I very much would like to see. That's not a very good card. That's not a very good card. In you go. In you go. Economy. Whoa, hang on. We've got loads and loads of points here for a second. Brave New World have 30 military units. We've done that. We'll take a military attribute point. Then I get a diplomatic attribute point. It's just all of them. Okay. I want to get down to here. This is where I want to be. So we'll head down that way. 10% gold for every alliance I have. Yes. And I'm going to go down. Units receive 2 HP when healing twice. That's plus 4. Hey, it gets people back into the fight much quicker. And as you can see now, my specialists are doing outrageously large amounts of production. Now we're going to rush hegemony. Go globalization, or globalism, I should say, and then go from there. So I believe even with boats, if I pillage things, I capture them. So that's the settlement taken. We'll keep it. It's already connected to 22 settlements. I'm sure that'll be fine. Ekaber, this one's all yours. Enjoy the 2 military points it gave you. Things are on fire. If you could put all those fires out at some point, that would be, I'd be very grateful. You know, no pressure or anything. Morax joins the fray with even more boats. Course you do. Now this settlement's not on the coast, which is unfortunate, but I think at this stage, conquering's kind of the fun thing that I'd like to do. Look at the splash damage. Oh, the splash damage killed everything. That splash damage was way more than I thought it would be. Sure thing. All right. Actually, I'm getting really cool yields. I might just pillage everything because I can. Oh yeah, planes. Could you go a bit closer? 1 tile closer. It's kind of not worth it, really. All right, we're just going to have to go one by one and attack things in order to just soften stuff up. Oh no, I'm suffering war weariness. this. Oh, no. I don't think I am. Just putting it out there. I think I'm doing okay. Aircraft carriers. Oh, we've been wanting an aircraft carrier. Sergeant Kibble Lover. What should we give you? Carrier operations? 2 unit slots? All units within 3 towers are revealed. You know what? I'm going to go down the carrier operations. That sounds fun. And also, we've got a bunch of extra bombers I've been buying just because. This one's captured. Welcome, welcome. You're not going to be connected like everything else. You've only got 1 connection. Dear oh dear. Unimatrix 0. It's kind of an apt name. You are a more isolated settlement. Now, Poppy Dude, I'm going to give you a little task force of dreadnoughts. Actually, I say that. They're not dreadnoughts. They are now battleships. I need you to go island hopping. Let's go over in this direction and go take out these Indian islands to the right. Actually, Morax, same thing. Little task force for you. Yeah, Morax, you're going to go after these southern islands with your battleships. Everyone else, continue along. Dangeresque is going to lead this charge, but we don't need too many battleships because just 1 strike seems to take out quite a bit. Bravely bold Sir Robin has made your way across, which means now we get to just 1 at a time attack everything. I wish there was a quicker way of doing this. I really do. But hopefully what I've done is I can take out 3 districts per turn. Like so. Charge forward the Elephant Army. Take every district. And now the aircraft carrier is getting involved. Oh, this is a lot of fun. You can't stop me. Anything, I need more land units. That's the thing that I'm really missing out on. Get some land ships in. These move quick. Is that the capital taken? It is. Welcome, nimble. The bombers are very effective. Kind of an obvious statement that really, but they very much are. I like it when you get a bunch of units just embarked in the sea because you can sort of hit them and blow them all to bits in a very unfair way and use splash damage. Like so, it kills that one, and then that kills that one in turn. Or Dangeresque, just keep the seas clean. Keep advancing. Keep capturing districts. Might take you forever, but we can get there. It's the movement is the tricky thing. Trying to figure out where everyone's going and how we're going to fit so many bomb attacks into like a small space. Shaker's done well, actually. Got this down to only +12. I'm impressed. It's not going to help you. I'm still out generating you by several hundred times to 1, but I'm impressed all the same. Morax has arrived, and the battleships will now partake in a little bit of fun. That was quick. Nice. Clibbenfurders, it's all yours. Actually quite nice. Loads of fish, and you know, as I'm getting more factory resources, I really should actually, you know what? Guys faithful, where are you? Let's make you into a fish, just a fish place. I wish there was a better way of putting this, but there's not. Soon, everything about this city will just smell of fish. And I, for one, am slightly sorry about that. Not sorry enough to not do it, but I am slightly sorry about that. Here we go. Look at this. Look at all these fish. Delicious. That is 45% growth rate. I think that's this city taken now. Yay. Oh, wow. We've already hit the ideology milestone. That's halfway. That's 5 settlements taken then. Nice. I didn't even notice we'd gone that quick. It's only turned 30. Salty Tech. In you go. Congrats. And now we're attacking Shunshak. All these districts can get pretty much 1 hit. Lovely stuff. Poppy Dude has arrived, which is good because I can go 1, 2, 3, and then just sail in. Matthew Wilkinson, congratulations. This beautiful island is yours. Do something cool with it. This is something that happens every now and then. Some of my city-states get killed, but then there's another one has just appeared, so I don't actually lose out at all. Nova settlement, deep fried lasagna. Congratulations, you're in. Oh, we've just settled. Oh no, Big Timbers. That was the one that got conquered, but then Munich is now here. Right. Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. I was like, where is that? How many more settlements have I got to take? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, we need a third. A third somewhere. Maybe Jambi? I don't think an aircraft carrier can actually conquer it, can it? It doesn't mean I can't appear and be really annoying. 6 bombers all doing a coordinated strike on the same settlement. It almost seems harsh. Wow, that's it's a lot of... Okay, you can stop now. Limey. That felt excessive. Don't know about you, but to me, it felt excessive. Oh yeah, my first space race project. We were doing that at the same time. Nice. We're picking up artifacts very slowly, which means we get a cultural point. 247. Yes, that's 10% alliance culture. We have 3 of those. I reckon Lafayette might want to be my friend, you know. All right, you know what time it is. It's Morax time. This is now mine. Ideology. 1 more complete. Private selection, Genoa Salami. You've got a nice one. Look at this. This is beautiful. 1 diplomatic attribute point if I have 5 schoolhouses. Ooh, that should be very doable. I say that. I realize that a lot of my cities are full. Still, that's the second one. Here is a third. And here is a 4th. So we just need one more. I don't have space in Garrett Gowan, so we need one more city. Any volunteers? You know what? Sort of Dutch in the north. Let's make you into a city. Let's do it. Which will immediately pump your food up to spectacular numbers. Yep. And we can immediately get the schoolhouse in, which gives me the diplomatic attribute point, which means I can go down this 3% towards all yields for every alliance I have. So that's 9% on all yields. This is the one that gets rather silly. Big timbers. No. It's only Dan Cave. That's actually 1 over my settlement limit now. We managed to get all the way through to 18 points without going over settlement limit. That's pretty cool. Can the aircraft carrier take the city, please? Yes, it can. Ideology's finished. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, now I just need to find an actual city that's got enough space to build Manhattan. That's harder than you would think. Luckily, Poppy Dude can help us out. 28 settlements. Look at that. 28 settlements connected. Beautiful. I can't even declare peace because it's been too quick. We've isolated Ashoka to a tiny island in the south of the map, and this settlement was being killed by Napoleon. That's a shame. I mean, not for me, mainly a shame for him. Anyway, that was turn 32. It took us 32 turns to do all of that. Not bad, really. Activating a district to give the city 4 influence for every city-state I'm suzerain of. In a normal game, that would be a large amount, but in this game, it is not. In this game, that is just a small amount of influence. All right, fine. I'll be nice. I'll let everyone have peace. I'll be nice. Oh, wildcard point. Another 3%, 6%, 9%. There we go. Watch my influence. 1,181. So you're going to get more because Ekabeh is now able to get specialized. I wonder what we're going to be going for. That's right. 56 influence. Bam. 1,258. Love it. Gee, speaking of, hey Lafayette, form alliance? Yay. Watch my yields. Yep, they've gone up even more now. That's just wonderful. The amount of fish in my empire is making all of my cities grow pretty much every turn at the moment. This is almost uncontrollable. I am become death, destroyer of worlds. Oh dear. This is never a good thing to read, is it? But it looks so lovely. This is probably, I think, the quickest on standard speed I've ever built this. The influence build is real, and it will hurt you very badly. It's a bit late in the game, but you can actually make these urban centers very, very good. Look at that. 4 quarters, 12 science, 12 culture. You did that on everything, they'd add up pretty well. Now on to hegemony, then will give me the last housing that I would like, although I don't think we're going to quite get that far, are we? Operation Ivy, 8 turns. Oh yeah, Railroad Tycoon is doing a thing because it's basically just fish, an entirely fish-based economy I've got going on here. I, for one, am not sorry about it. What point do my cities start losing food? How many fish is too many fish? Oh, it's getting close. It's getting very close. Another 58 influence. Thank you so much. Trade routes brilliant in modern age. Plus 70 relation. Come on. And that's another alliance, which gives me even more yields. We love alliance diplomacy. Aerodynamics. Quick, break the sound barrier. It can't be that hard. Another connected hub and one here as well. 1,643 influence per turn. Still going up as well. Another one here. Oh, you only had one connection. Oh, you're on a different continent, aren't you? Rubbish. We never actually got to use it, but Captain JB now has an even better ability, which is activate on a commander to grant units in the command radius 1 combat strength for every city-state we're suzerain of. That is so ridiculously strong. There's nothing we can really even show you at the moment to attack, because I'm not at war with absolutely anything on the map. Everyone's my friend, but just imagine a really big number. Yeah, you're imagining it? It's bigger than that. It's even bigger than that. 1,730. 1,813. 1,908. This build is just silly. The funny thing is, if I had played Iban and I'd used all of my extra attributes to load them into diplomacy, we could have had 6 points in diplomacy, and that would have given us 18, 36, 54, 72, 90% extra yields. So yeah, we missed out on something there. Oh, space race. We went really fast, and we're now back up to our settlement limit. I guess we should probably go to war then. That's the final score, by the way. I was winning Railroad Tycoon. If we just waited a couple of turns, I could have finished that. I could have finished the culture one. We could have finished the science one. I could have got all of the experience for my leader, but I was impatient. I just wanted to show how very quickly this could be won with my broken influence build. I will warn you now, if you play this build with either Iban or with Tecumseh, this build gets even more ridiculously overpowered. If you do this when you're playing multiplayer with your friends, no one will want to play with you again, because I currently have 15,000 influence just stacked up. If I go to war with anybody, that's suddenly like like 18 war support I can dump on them, and that will just destroy their economy. I can just do that at the end of the age when a crisis is happening and force all of their cities to revolt, because I can. Actually, now that I think about this, I really do want to do this in multiplayer. Oh, that would be rather fun, I believe. Well, that's just another video for another time. Hey, if you enjoyed this, if you don't mind liking the video and subscribing to the channel, that would be awesome. 300 railroad points. If I'd waited a few more turns, we could have easily got that one. 2 turns of unlocking the last space race, and we were just about to start getting a lot of explorers because I had the economy. We could have easily 100% of that age if we were willing to wait, but the speed in which we went there, no one was ever going to keep up with us. Infinite influence. It is real. You can do it. You have been warned. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Clibben Ferdas, Poppy Dude, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, The Nickerman, Toon General, Capoyobi Virani, The Uncivil Engineer, Radiatore, Debo91, Mushkin Mandletort, Pete, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Teddy's Ursa, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Bookaluk 79, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Morax, Sinikush, Echo Bear, Deja Fu, Kovawoo, Legally Trash, Sorted Dutch, Rad Bickley, Shadow of Gaia, Flower Power Bear, Dan Jamo, Bob Tway, Abstract Fun, Slither Alley, JB Genius, Arctic Fox. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye.